Hello, good morning. How did Double Down Day go for everybody? I did not reach my Double Down Day goal. I got close. I got a little more than 3,000 in the morning, and I've been trying to get 3,000 a day. And, then I needed a break, and life happened, never got back to it until like 10 p.m., 9:30, something like that. Late, and did some sprints with the writer bot in the Discord. And I did hit, I can't remember what I hit, 47,000. So a little less, but I'm still very happy with it. I also broke 10K of my 80K goal for a month, which hoping to have 20K today, but by the end of today, between today and tomorrow, I want to get caught up. Hello, Brandy. Welcome. People are showing up now. Yay. Alexandra, love from Germany, reached your minimum goal, ended up with a little over 5K. Excellent. Way to go. So I hope this looks all right. StreamYard shows me really fuzzy. I don't know if it comes across on YouTube really fuzzy. It's probably something with my poor lighting. That when I get the office ready for it, there will be better lighting. I'll make sure that I have one coming on me to instead of this yellow thing. So I'll get a table lamp. I just don't want to get a table lamp or a standing lamp until I know more of what the room is going to look like. I mean, I have the vision in my head, but reality is a little different. Still have to finish drywalling too. I was hoping to have that done a couple weeks ago. That's still happening. Hopefully today. Hopefully. At least to finish the major sanding today. And then I can start touching up the drywall little by little over the week. So we'll give it a few more minutes, see who else joins us. It's a little early today, so we'll see how many people we get until later. Between the 80K goal, I wanted to give myself an extra hour in the mornings, and I write better earlier in the morning. Like middle of the day, I just have trouble, but and then I'm good again in the evenings. So who knows? But and then with the distractions that keep happening in the last hour, I figured I'd give myself an earlier hour to write, and then the later hour when they're awake, I can hop out between the breaks. The sprint challenge this week. Did you all get some good information on when you write best? So I know that happened this week. I did not participate, but I've been tracking my sprints in a spreadsheet for the last several months, like since August, September. So I track date, time, day of the, and I'm meaning to add day of the week, but I track date, time, how long a sprint is, and who the sprint is with, who's hosting, or if it's with the bot, if I'm just writing on my own, hosting, I was a math major for a little while, so I really liked statistics and all of those math things. Not that I can do any of it anymore, but that was a lifetime ago. Brandy, I was not prepared for early writing, but here I am to cheer everyone on. Excellent. Yeah, I figured I'd throw people, but then people from Germany get an extra hour. So, hey. Brandy always writes better in the morning when it's quieter. Normally I don't write on the weekends because family is home. Yep. Yeah. Alexandra writes best when I have time around my writing, so weekend afternoons are fine, work days not. Evenings are always good, and 15 to 20 minutes don't make much difference. Okay. Yeah, I'm more 15 to 20 minute time frame. You get much longer than that, and just can't do it. But yeah, the time around writing is good because you need a break to unwind after work. So I find if I take like a 20-minute break to decompress after work and go and then straight into the writing, I do okay. But if I go past 20 minutes, I can't write after I get home from work. It just doesn't work. Let's see. All right. See if any more comments come in. Otherwise, we will get going in about a minute. So if you need anything before then, grab it. I have my kombucha ready to go because if I have trouble writing without kombucha, that's my writing routine is kombucha. Oh, comments just jumped. Let's see. 25 are too much to keep your attention focused, and 10 jarred me out of the story flow. Yep. Brandy, 15 minutes is really her spot, but most people seem to like the 20, so I just used the last 5 to fix small errors. Yeah. When I sprint with the bot, I've been just doing 15s when I host, because, you have to set that timer at the end to hop onto StreamYard or your audio doesn't line up. So I do 20s on StreamYard, and then I said the last couple minutes I can grab what I need before the break starts, turn the audio back on, still hit my sweet spot. Hiya. This, do you go by Allie? Al? My brain keeps flipping the exclamation point over into an I. But hi, welcome. So we were just going over figuring out what are our sweet spots that we learned from this last week with Sarah's writing challenge, and how we did on Double Down Day yesterday. So feel free to pop that in the comments. Oh, there we go. I like 20 to 25. I can't focus otherwise. Okay. All right. Well, then we shall be getting started with 20-minute sprints and see where the next 3 hours take us. Oops, I entered the zone and forgot to unmute to unsync my, or so my audio would be synced up. Oops. Anyway, so let's see. Yep, Alexis likes 20 to 25. Takes 10 to 15 to focus. See, after 15, I can't focus. Brandy, because of lockdown, my family's always home. Yeah, that's a big problem for a lot of us writers. Brandy, yeah, I'm thankful that my kids are able to be back in school. They really need both the teachers and the social aspect of being with their friends. Yeah, I was listening to the news the other day. There was an NPR special talking about how kids aren't just not learning, they're actually regressing, which I've seen myself. My own son he's 5 now, but the last year he was going to play groups and stuff, and then Corona happened and he stopped being socialized and started talking less. Words this morning are hard. Good morning, Elizabeth. Welcome. Hi, Angela. Nice to see you. You're synced. Yay. Good. Yeah. Hi, Angela. So how did everybody do on that sprint? I still have to go count mine because, like I said, I was in the zone and that timer went off. Okay, 4:11. So, how did you all do? Will I add that over into my Nano thing, progress tracker? Let's see. Alexandra got 588. Her sister's kids missed school and kindergarten badly. Yeah, I can't imagine being a kid through all of this. I can barely handle being an adult through all this, and I understand what's going on. Elizabeth won 556 and did some other work. Excellent. Really good. Brandy checked the weather, started her to-do list, and drank more coffee. Yes, coffee. I miss coffee. Yeah, some great numbers in this morning. So I forgot to start the 5-minute timer. So, but I think we have 2 more minutes of break. Brandy, great job. Alexandra and Elizabeth, yeah, great job. Those are wonderful word counts. Thanks, Brandy. Yeah. And yeah, it is nice to have people here even when they're not writing, because they act as excellent cheerleaders for you. And then there's also more people to keep conversation going, and I don't feel like I'm talking to myself. Yeah, so see if any other things come in. So we have 1 more minute to stretch, hydrate. As Kat said yesterday, hail, hydrate. Don't know how I feel about using the hail hydra thing in any way, but I do think it's really funny though to say it as hail hydrate. Um, yeah, yeah. So what is everybody's? Well, I guess we'll get sprinting and then we'll ask about weekend plans on the next break. Let's get some sprints. Okay, how did everybody do that time? I got 256. I did write a lot more than that, but I just kept erasing and rewriting those last couple paragraphs there of the dialogue. It's one of those points where I'm trying to figure out which way is the best way to get to the end, or to stay in. I can't think of the word, but yeah. So my story is having problems at the moment, as always. 688 for that one for Elizabeth. Excellent. Brandy set up her streams for next week. Way to go. And Angela is trying to research. Wonderful. Yeah, I'm in the transition from Act 1 to Act 2 as I'm finally starting to wrap up Act 1. And I'm trying to figure out how to get that transition to go just right. And anything I try to make it happen, it doesn't go well. And so all these words that actually flow, I'm like, wait, but that messes up this. So the trouble of writing Act 3 before the rest of the book. But that's just my process. 507 for Alexandra. Wonderful. Brandy, great job, everybody. Good progress. Yes, everybody's making progress. So I was hoping that for Camp Nono, I would be starting the next book in the series, or, well, the first one, either the first or the third book. I'm not sure which. I'm writing the second book. They're all different POVs, different time periods, so they can be read as standalone, kind of. So writing out of order isn't a huge deal. I'm going to wait till all 3 are written and edited for consistency across them before I go through the editing and publishing stuff. So that way I can not rapid publish, but publish them closer together than it takes me to write them. And hopefully I'll get the next one, the 4th book, written as those ones are being published. Brandy, I need to slip away and fix breakfast for the small humans in my house. Have a great day, everyone. Have a great day, Brandy. And take care of those small humans. So, yeah, but I lost my train of thought. Having a morning with my brain. So, yeah, I write backwards. So I think Camp Nano, I may still actually be finishing this book, even if I still reach the 80K this month, because I'm changing so much as I work on Act 2. But I knew that was going to happen. I just was denying that it was going to happen. So I'm just going to have to change my expectations for my writing year and accept that this is the kind of writer I am. Which is kind of sounding strangely familiar, and I'm hearing Sarah's nano diary videos from November going in my head. This is why I love Heart Breathings, though, is because we try to find our own processes and learn how to accept our processes instead of conforming to somebody else's process. I tried that for a while. I could not follow some other people's processes that promised better productivity. It did not. So anyway, since I did hit my 10K goal yesterday, I got my 10K prize. It's a pencil, move it this way. It's a pencil holder for my pens, and it's an otter. And I wanted one of these for years, but my sister got one of a cat for, holding it on the wrong side, for her graduation present a few years ago, because the bottom pops up and it's a cup holder. And it's so cool. So then I don't have to dig through the bag trying to find the right color pen that I want. So I finally got it. And it makes me happy, and it's something that I will use, and it will look wonderful on my desk, but then I can also just throw it straight into my bag when I'm on the go without having to totally unpack things back into a cup holder when I get home. So I like it. I'm happy with it. So I want to get a bigger one for my calligraphy type of pens. So Angela, so cute. Yes, it is. So cute. Elizabeth says cute. Angela, what's it called, or where did you get it? Please and thanks. I got it off of Amazon. It was hard to find the right search results. I did finally find it. I will have to post the link during the next sprint, or I think I still have the package in the other room. It's from Japan. It's a Japanese company. That's part of the problem, is I don't know how to pronounce Japanese. I can't even pronounce half of the English words. So yeah, I'll just post a link in the description. This one was limited edition. I think I got the last one or second to last, but there's some cute cat ones, and there are some other animals. I think there's a pig. Can't remember. I'll post the link in the comments though. All right, best of luck with that sprint, and I will see you all in 20 minutes. right. We are back. How did everybody do that time? Let me start the break timer while I'm thinking about it. So, now to find the right tab of StreamYard. Okay. So, all right. Angela had to run for church. Nice to see you this morning. Have a good time at church, and you are welcome for the link. Yeah, you are welcome for hosting. My computer fan is getting really loud all of a sudden. That's odd. Though maybe it's just the power capacity that StreamYard uses. Elizabeth worked on taxes and scheduled social media. Excellent. I need to do my taxes. I think I'm waiting for a couple reports still. I think I have to update my address on one of them. Oops. That's what happens when you move January 1st. You have to update everything. And it's tax season, so fun. Yeah, I just took a longer break that time. I didn't write. I walked around, stretched, danced to some music. So found a link, of course, that I put in the comments here. I'll probably also put them in the video description when this is done. Alexandra reread what she's been writing. Might have to rewrite it, but now is off for coffee and cake with the husband. All the words to all of you. Thank you for all the words, and well, if you have to rewrite it, at least you have a better idea of where you're going, right? I don't know. I always find that even if I change everything in a rewrite, it still is better than if I had written it right the first time. I don't know. But yes, enjoy your coffee and cake, and have a good night. It's getting that time for you. So we'll see if anybody else joins us in the next couple minutes. And yeah. So what are the plans for the rest of the day for you gals and guys, if there's any guys in there? I am going to be drywall sanding in a little while. I got half of the ceiling done yesterday, the other half today. Would have done more, but standing upside down holding a giant orbital sander takes a lot of strain, and I didn't want to hurt my back. So I only did half of it yesterday, and today I will do the other half, and then I will mix up a really thin batch of mud, apply it to the ceiling so it makes little stalactites, and then I'll knock them down to make a knockdown ceiling. Alexander, absolutely. It will be so much better. Yes. So I wish you the best of luck with rewriting that scene when you get around to it. Elizabeth has some housework to do, and so she'll be doing that. And reading time, yeah, I've got a stack of books I need to read. The last 5 years, I haven't been able to read, and so I was just doing audiobooks, and then overjoyed at the prospect of having time to read again this last couple months, I went and bought, a really big stack of books. So now I have a big stack to work through. No scratching the chair, miss. I got a new chair, and she thinks, well, one, she loves sleeping in it, and two, she thinks she can use the arms for a scratching post, and she cannot. So she at least listens to me when I tell her to stop without having to get off, go across the room to stop her. So, yeah, so I am, well, like I said, remodel work, and then I'm also watching my nieces tonight, so I will be doing that. And grocery order I made to have dinner stuff for tonight for cooking for them, and it's not going to be delivered until tomorrow. So I waited a couple hours too late to put in my order. So oops. But I'll dig through the fridge and find something for them. And then I'll be doing more writing after the renovating, and after they're in bed, I'll hop on with the bot for a couple 15-minute sprints and hopefully stay on par with 32,000 words to stay on track with my 80,000 goal this month. I'm determined to meet it, or at least get close enough to meeting it where I still feel like I won. And there is the end of our 5-minute break. I think Sundays are rough for people, that they're not ready to get up. So let me get that 20-minute timer started, and maybe we'll get some people in the last hour and a half of these. All right. All the words. Okay. Elizabeth had to drop off for now, but thanks for the sprints. I've got a lot done. Excellent. I'm glad you got a lot done. So I guess now I'm talking to myself or anybody who's hanging out and doesn't want me to know they're hanging out. I don't know. I'll just ramble, and if there's people here, great. If not, at least I don't look like a crazy person because I'm talking to a camera. I talk to myself a lot when I'm writing anyway, so this way my housemates don't think I'm crazy talking to myself. Especially because I did remove my door last night because I'm going to be putting a cat door in it, and I was like, I have time tonight to take it down, get things prepped. I'll use the saw tomorrow when people are awake. And then I woke up this morning and realized, oh, I'm recording this morning and I can't yet saw the hole in the door and then put it back on. So my door is open for people to hear me talk to myself while I write. So thanks for making me not look crazy. Yeah, so I did a little bit. I did do some writing that sprint. Let me see how much I did. 302. So I finished one chapter and started the next. That seems to be when my word counts always slow down, is wrapping up a chapter or getting into the groove of a next one. And then once I find out, oh, this is this chapter, then I'm taking off. And I think that's what's about to happen, which is good. Before the words, I did do a tiny bit of online shopping. I ordered my 20K goal reward since I'm trying to go at the, oh, I forgot to turn my camera on. Frances reached her minimum goal. Thank you for hosting. Probably wouldn't have written anything today otherwise. You are very welcome. We still have 2 more sprints. Let's see if I can make a banner for that really quick. So there we go. 2 sprints left, so people know. And congratulations on meeting your minimum goal. That is wonderful. So, yes, you're welcome for hosting. I'm glad you were able to write today, and I'm glad I was able to write today because I probably wouldn't have written anything without hosting either. It helps keep me accountable so I actually do it. And so thank you for being here. And I love seeing milestones met by other people. Yeah, so I'm coming at my February nano with the same suggestions as that I used for November, and I tried tweaking them to improve upon my system. By this time I would actually plan out which rewards I was getting when, instead of being like, I hit my goal, this looks good, this is what I'll get. So and that's what I did last time, and I was like, that every time, whenever I was within 5,000 of the next goal, I would be like, okay, what do I feel like buying this time? And then I would buy that thing, and it would show up in the mail about the same time that after I hit the goal. And so this time I was like, I'm going to make sure I get some really good goals. I'm going to have things that will actually like grow me as a writer mixed in there. And I'm finding that no, those did not work. It was deciding to switch from, I don't remember what my original plan for a 10K goal was, but switching from that to this. And then I was able to take off and get that 10K. So today I'm like, okay, so this worked by picking something fun, kind of random, of something I've been thinking about for years and just saying wasn't important enough to forget. So I decided I would do that with my 20K goal as well. So since the, getting a nice keyboard or a mouse or a lap desk or something doesn't seem to be working. Um, I decided to order a Funko Pop that I looked at ordering a couple years ago, but it was already discontinued a couple years ago, so it was expensive then. It's less expensive now because it's been discontinued a while and people don't care. So I decided to look at what the prices were nowadays, and it was not very expensive at all. So it was probably about the same price as a new one, a couple bucks more, but you know. So I ordered that, and then I went back and I'm like, oh, I can write again and work towards that 20K goal. So it's funny how the brain works. So it's from Once Upon a Time, the TV show from a few years ago, Regina, the Evil Queen. And so there's two versions of her. One is really easy to find, has her in purple, but I like the red as evidenced by my banners. I actually have a lipstick that my sister says that's your Regina lipstick. When I bought it, we both bought palettes on the same day and we were testing them out, and that was her reaction to it. And I'm like, excellent, it's my favorite lipstick then. And I already have a Maleficent one, and so I wanted my Regina one. So she got me the Maleficent for my birthday last year. I can't remember, birthday or Christmas. They're 2 weeks apart, so who knows. Yes, so, and now I actually have a place to put them now that I've gotten rid of a bunch of things before moving. And buying things defeats the purpose of having gotten rid of things to move. But I need things to keep my goals going. So, and little fun things to enjoy life with. All right, let's get started on the next sprint. Anybody who's still here, and if you're heading out, wishing you the best Sunday you could have, and all the fun things and productive things and whatever else you want to do with your day. Happy writing. Hello, welcome back from that sprint. How did you all do? I'm still doing the math on mine for a minute here, and I got 403 on that one. So, how did anybody else do? YouTube says there's 4 watching. I don't know if, well, one of those is obviously my phone. I don't know if one of those is StreamYard, but I know there's at least 2 of you still on here. So I hope you did well with whatever endeavors you're doing. Tasha, I joined with 10 minutes to go and got 400. Yay! That is excellent for 10 minutes. Francis, another 380 words. Noticed your pretty Kanban wall. How did you do the separation lines? Is that yarn or tape? It is washi tape. I had to use thumbtacks to keep them down. The Post-it notes are also thumbtacks because, well, they don't stick to the wall. The wall has a really heavy orange peel texture, so I'll be getting rid of it at some point after I finish remodeling my office, at which point my Kanban board will go to the office. And I have these cork tiles that I'm going to have 9 of. Trying to decide if I'm going to alternate the light colored with some dark ones I found on Amazon or just go all light. Either way, I do need another pack. Yes, nothing wrong with thumbtacks. And since I mean, all the sticky notes are on there with thumbtacks too. And since I'm already going to be re-drywalling mud or putting a skim coat of mud over it, I don't mind the thumbtack holes. So I'll have the cork boards for that in the future. Sounds like the dog is trying to come upstairs, but I have a gate. He's a puppy. He's adorable. He's a Pomeranian Husky, and he's not mine. He's my roommate's. But he's still being potty trained, so I don't let him in my room. So, yeah. But yeah, for now it's washi tape, and then I'm going to decorate the cork boards with something. I haven't figured out what yet. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to leave them as cork boards or spray them with something to make them still have the look of cork, but like you can get kind of like that spray lacquer stuff to then make it more glossy textured that I can then put the sticky notes on and they'll just stick. But I also like thumbtacks, so I'll see what I end up doing with that. I still have to, finish drywalling the office and then the flooring. I'm hoping to buy the flooring at the end of the month, and then the trim, and then I will be doing a built-in desk bookshelf thing, and then I also have my sit-stand desk. So, let's see. Tasha, I love Pomskis. They're so cute. I have a Pity Lab mix. I mean, if you spray the cork boards, you can make them whatever color you want to go with your office reno. Yeah, but I like the cork. I want to keep the look of cork, even if they're just covered with the lacquer. But I don't know if that will look good. But they come in packs of 4, and for a Kanban, I would want 9. So, I mean, I would have a couple to play around with to see what I think of the look. So, I could cut some of them in half for, like, the in progress and the finished, because those ones tend to take up less space than the giant wall of green sticky notes, all related to the renovation. The pink are the writing goals. Those ones I was able to stack, 10, 20, 30. The renovation ones, because there's so many things involved in it, I even stacked, it's huge. And then the orange ones are just personal goals, like books on my to read list, I think make up half of them. So yeah, I've never had a dog before, so but yes, Pomskys are really cute. And I guess I still technically don't have a dog, but I live with a dog. So a Pitty Lab. Trying to think what that would look like. I'm sure it's adorable. But yeah, so and one more minute. So if you need a stretch, stay hydrated, anything, now's the time to do it before we get into our very last sprint. Which I guess I should switch over to the last sprint one. I mean, we're still on the break, but if I don't do it now, I will forget to put it on during the last sprint. So, but yeah, this is my life right now, is renovating and writing and working. So, but my job works towards the renovations. I'm working at a hardware store, so I'm getting some really good deals. I got some wonderful, beautiful tile, some glass wall tile and flooring tile for the bathroom that I'm not planning to do that for a year, but it was too good of a deal to pass up for exactly what I would be looking for in a year. So I'm hoping to get the similar deal on flooring. Probably not as good. They were clearing out all of the old clearance stuff for inventory this week, so that's why I got such a good deal at work is that. But so I can hopefully get some kind of deal on the flooring for the bedrooms. I'm going to do laminate. I still have to pick the color. Though I have the wall color, but I need to pick the flooring color or range, grays versus browns, and then I'll know what to keep my eye out for and talk to the appropriate manager for that. But I work in receiving, mostly on the computer, stocking some things. So I'm right by where they throw everything away, so I can be like, "Hey, I want that." I still have to pay for it to take it instead of it getting thrown away, but it still is wonderful. That sounds awesome. I love work discounts. LOL. Yeah. Yeah, I used to, before I moved, I was working at the Buckle, which I never would have shopped there if I didn't work there because the prices. But working there for a few years, I'd pick up a little here and there, and then I'm like, oh, I'm moving. I'm not going to work here anymore. So I did a lot of shopping with that work discount before I moved. Probably bought more in 1 month than I had in all the years working there. Work discounts, they're the best kind of discounts to have. And when you know people. So there was a fight over a swing set last week between two coworkers. I didn't know it was there until it was already gone, but otherwise I would have been in that fight because my son will be here for the summer and I have 3 nieces I live with. So yeah, but there'll be another one. They've said, yes, there will be more. That's just what happens. People return it. And so we can get it at a good clearance rate before it gets to the floor. So I'm on that list of multiple people fighting for swim cassettes. But, anyway, let's get sprinting and let's finish strong today. And I'm forgetting which tab and what I'm doing. All right, happy sprinting. going to go count my words really quick and let you know how I did. Let me know how you did while I do that. I really need to start writing down the total Word document before I start instead of trying to remember where it was I left off on the last break. Let's see. Almost have math. 434. All right. I got 434 that time. Some stuff is picking up as I'm not sure if I finished Act 2 or I'm in the middle of that bridge. So from Act 1 to Act 2. And it's exciting and things are happening. So 600 words. Excellent. Wonderful. Oh, that is great. Let's see. I'm going to plug my count into my Nano thing to see how close I'm getting to my daily goal. Okay. I got 1,800 words this morning, which puts me halfway through today's goal. Or a little more than half. So I need 13,000 more today. I'll try to get those tonight. End of the scene, and we'll call it a day. Thank you so much. Off to do laundry now. Have a great day, everyone. Have a great day, Francis. Glad you were able to get so much writing in today. Yeah, there we go. There was sprints with me for a couple hours, and I've already scheduled next week's next Sunday's post. What is that? The 21st and not the 21st. Yeah, the 14th, the 21st, maybe, in what's it called? Oh no, I scheduled the 4th. Whichever one is not the third weekend. I can't read my calendar correctly at the moment, but I have already scheduled some live streams. I may be changing the 21st or 28th around, whichever one that is, in case it ends up corresponding with the writing retreat in Heart Breathings. If it does, I'll update the time and date of things, but I will be back next week, and I hope to see you again. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and make sure to get some rest in there.